board of directors to oversee the channel's 24-hour broadcast. He also formed a board of directors to oversee the Arabic programs, which he called ABC TV, short for Arab Broadcasting Corporation.
مساء الخير مشاهدينا الكرام. برنامج وعد ووفاء بيستمر حتى يبقى الوفاء شرط للوعود، وتبقى ضيوفنا مسؤولة وكلامنا مسؤول.
In 1994, Channel 31 television began broadcasting with modest technical and administration facilities. 2 years later, the channel's transmission was strengthened, which helped to develop further technologies that would broadcast professional programs to all viewers. During this period, Edmond Taouk intensified his activities and work in 3 directions, namely organising the administration, establishing the studios, and preparing programs and media training for various communities that would enable them to present their programs to their communities.
بدنا نشكركم على انه سمحتوا لنا نقدر نطلع عبر اذاعتكم على الهواء ونقدر نتحدث مع الجالية اللبنانية ونوصل الصوت من خلالكم.
حسيت قديش في عمل، قديش في شغل هون.
In addition, Edmond worked on producing new programs, as well as training broadcasters and announcers to launch the daily Arabic programs of the Arab Broadcasting Corporation.
كان في عنا خوف إنه المرحلة الانتقالية اللي الآن فيها إدمون إنه الحمل كبير والمدخول قليل، وهالعبء المادي اللي عم يكون عم يصير عليه. للحقيقة ما بعتقد كان عم ينظر للمشروع بربح مادي أكثر ما أنه كان عم ينظر بخدمة المجتمع اللي هو عايش فيه، أولا الجالية اللبنانية، وثانيا المجتمع الأسترالي الكبير، لأنه وقت بنكون عم ننمي جزء من هذا المجتمع الكبير اللي هو الجالية اللبنانية، بنفس الوقت بيكون عم نلعب دور كبير مثل ما لعبوا إدمون بتنمية المجتمع الأسترالي بشكل عام.
This is a very great pleasure to be with you today.
I'm sure that it will continue to be a very successful station and of great benefit to the community.
Edmond Taouk grew with his successful radio expertise towards the great challenge in all material, technical and administrative directions to realise a television that satisfied viewers and aired local programs which reflected the presence and activities of the Arab community in Australia and around the world.
وشكرا للمؤسسة اللبنانية للإرسال Channel 31 لتغطيته هذا الاحتفال الكريم.
The task was very difficult for everyone because the ambitions were large compared to the modest resources. Everyone cooperated and contributed with the available technical, professional and administrative and media resources until the media scene was completed. The appropriate television presence developed progressively before becoming a competitor that overcame all the obstacles in the world of satellite channels and large technical resources. Our channel was able to prove itself and won the admiration and appreciation of the community, which reacted by viewing and following local programs produced by the channel and which has gained distinctive popularity.
طاب مساؤكم. نشرة الأخبار من المؤسسة العربية للإرسال.
تكون إطلالتنا بحلقتنا الأولى لبرنامجنا الجديد ميزان الكلام، لأنه الكلام بدون ميزان بيخسر كل معانيه وأهدافه.
يعني قصدي خلاف الرأي ما هو بالتالي
عداء
عظيم. بس من خلال مين؟ مش من خلال سوريا، لا، من خلال الشديان،
لأنه ضغط لا مبرر له، وخاصة لو كان له مبرر كان لازم يكون بفلسطين، وكان لازم يكون بالأردن، ولازم يكون بالكويت.
إنه المسيح داعينا للتواضع وللفقر وللبساطة.
هذا الوضع اللي موجود في العراق. صدام حسين لا يمشي في الشارع.
يعني لازم هلا الأمريكان يعملوا له تمثيل. أنا برأيي ليش الشاعر، الملحن، الموزع، وخاصة الموسيقي كلهم محرومين من مجد وعطاء الأغنية؟
Of those programs we recall the following: Balance of Speech, The Community Mirror, Personalities from My Country, Sahrinta al-Layla, Our Children, Songs, Weekly Interview, Songs from the Old Days, A Visit to Our Village, and Fact File.
Thank you very much.
The channel's administration organised large annual celebrations on the anniversary of its founding, in the presence of politicians, ambassadors of the Arab world, heads and members of municipal councils, political parties and associations, and charities. In addition, such events had the presence of members of various media organisations from all over Australia and many eager spectators and fans.
المؤسسة العربية للإرسال نموذج لمشاركة المجتمع الفعال في الإشراف على قناة تلفزيونية تؤدي دورها الإعلامي بنزاهة وحرفية. صالح السقاف، برنامج بين السطور، الجزيرة، سيدني، أستراليا.
حققت إدارة التلفزيون.
The television's administration succeeded in achieving a prestigious result in the marketing field. It initiated contracts with major companies, which advertised on the major TV channels. This success created fear and anger among the owners of commercial television channels, who have put pressure on the government and the Australian Broadcasting and Licensing Department, ABA, to stop the transmission of Channel 31 and withdraw the licence granted to it. They succeeded in their pursuit in April 2004, when the television dream at the time of its prime success.
Dear friends and viewers, the time has come for me, as your president, to address you concerning the issues around the decision of the Australian Broadcasting Authority, ABA, to stop us from broadcasting to the community from midnight on Friday, the 19th of March 2004. After 11 years broadcasting, this is a tragedy. We initially had our license granted on the 23rd of April 1994 and received the temporary license to commence our television production for the community. Latest data has our audience in excess of 1.3 million viewers. حكاية الدليل التجاري حكاية تاريخية، حكاية صراع وجود وإثبات لهوية تجارية كانت مهملة وغير مدونة، هوية تجارية عمرها سنين من العطاء والإنجاز والخدمات والمؤسسات، فأكيد إجا الدليل التجاري العربي ليدون كل هالأشياء.
After Edmond Taouk achieved success in the field of radio and television, he decided to enter the advertising and marketing arena through the publishing of a business directory. The directory was launched in 1993, some very hard planning for an idea that brought together a number of people who lacked the qualifications and experience in implementation. However, thanks to the availability of qualifications and sincerity in the person of Edmond Taouk, he managed to realise this achievement, which culminated in success that exceeded all expectations and lasted for more than a decade.
حققت شركة الدليل التجاري هدف كتير مهم، وهو
إبراز الوجه الاغترابي بأنه الإنسان المغترب هو إنسان ناجح، وبيعكس هالنجاح مش بس على جاليته وعلى وضعه بالوطن اللي هو فيه، إنما بيعكس على الوطن الأم واللي كان من خلاله عين سعد، وأعطى صورة كتير موثقة عن نجاحه بهالبلد.
With the launch of the directory, the great challenge started for the continuity of this publication each year. The directory witnessed a remarkable development in the areas of technology, information, advertisements and media exposure. It took meticulous preparation and very useful contents, excellent production and colours, fine print, size and widespread distribution to make the directory a reference book. Certainly it met the needs of the community for public and private information on trade, professional and scientific organisations, religious and charitable associations, sports clubs, political parties and social and cultural centres in Australia.
دليل تجاري أثبت لسنين عديدة أنه وثيقة لإنجازات وشركات وأعمال ومؤسسات أبناء الجيل لسنين عديدة، وهالشي أكيد بيرتد على أستراليا اللي هن فيها على اقتصادها ونجاحها، وبيبرهن عن قدرات وأعمال أبناء الجالية، وهالشي موثق وموزع على كل الأرشيف الموجود بأستراليا، وهذا شيء بنعتز فيه.
The Business Directory Company was keen to conduct its annual ceremony to honour its advertisers and the staff under the patronage of senior officials from the Australian government and community leaders. Awards of the Business Directory Company used to be distributed to businessmen and businesswomen and to creative staff and members.
لإدمون عن الجالية منقول لهم نحن كلياتنا فخورين فيك، ونحن متشكرك على الشيء اللي قمتوا فيه، لأنك جعلت متعة الحياة بأستراليا إنه تزيد لنقدر نوصل ونتواصل مع الوطن اللي هو كمان بنحبه مثل ما بنحب أستراليا.
It has become a habit for the Chamber of Commerce to attend such functions to talk about the achievements of Edmond Taouk. I have known Edmond Taouk for many years now, in fact ever since he came from Lebanon in the early 80s. I can honestly say that Edmond is a hard-working man. He has always tried hard to please the community, and I think we should all show a sign of appreciation for his effort.
ونحن عم نخدم قضية وطن وإنسان، عم نكتب بعذابنا، عم ننتج بألمنا، وعم نعطي بعد كل ذلك بسعادتنا. وما دخول الدليل التجاري العربي من طاقة الإنترنت سوى دليل من الدلائل الكثيرة على تطلعنا إلى إنجازات أكبر وحضور أكثر فعالية على ساحة الإعلام المهجري. وهذا أولا وأخيرا بيعود إلى جهود الأستاذ إدموند تاوك، جهود المشكورة بيستحق منا أكيد تحية كبيرة إلى جهود كل العاملين بالمؤسسة بدون ما نسميهم اسم عليهم، السابقين والموجودين حاليا.
Edmond Taouk's proven track record in building a media edifice in the diaspora is a testament to the era when Arab television and radio were launched in Australia. He has to his credit the largest archive of Arabic programs and radio and television interviews in Australia. He is a reference for university students who aspire to study media in Australian universities. Edmond Taouk is one of the early media personalities who cemented the cornerstone of the Arab media that we see working across Australia today. It is even more proof to the broader Australian community that the strong and proud Cedars of Lebanon have taken root firmly in Australia.